I know it comes to the end of the road. Oh, we can then go. Oh. Man, it all must come to an end at some point. You know what it is. It's your boy Tuck, and we're here at the season finale of Self Talk. I hope you all are having a wonderful Independence Day. Not gonna lie, Juneteenth was way more lit, but hey, the food is still fire. And especially right after this, I'm gonna slide to a couple people's cribs, make my plates, and be on my way. So I hope y'all staying blessed and y'all staying good on this Independence Day. Like I said, season finale. We gotta end it off strong, y'all. You know we gotta end it off right. So let's get into the album of the week, which was surprisingly a very, very hard decision. Super hard, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it was a tough decision. So much heat came out these past 2 weeks. You had Her's album, G Herbo's album. I think Bryson Tiller and Drake came out with a track a couple days ago. It's like, the bangers are coming in July. The fire is in July. I was like, mid-June, it was a little shaky there, but the heat's here. The heat is definitely here. And like I said, this was a very tough decision, especially being my last episode of season 2 of Self Talk. I had to end it right. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna give an honorable mention at first to this album because it's an upcoming artist. It's a good flow. He literally reminds me of like the Preacher's Kid that has sick bars. And with the features he had on there for his first real album, he did an amazing job, and I can't wait for more stuff to come. And that was Manifest by Bobby Sessions. Amazing album, amazing production. You had features from Rick Ross, Lecrae. It was a great album. Like, honestly, it was going to be my album of the week. I promise you. I had the whole write-up of how I was gonna say, this is fire, this is what I like, where he came from, and all that. But this album just came and just, I ain't gonna say it blew it out the water, but it literally just said, hold up, wait a minute, move out of my way. This is the album of the week. And honestly, my co-fans are gonna be mad, but I'm probably picking this album of the year because it just executed so well. So, for the last time, my album of the week is Call Me If You Get Lost by Mr. Tyler, the Creator. So, disclaimer to start out with. I am not a Tyler, the Creator stan, which basically means I know a couple tracks off of Goblin, I know some tracks off of Cherry Bomb, which is fire, and I know some tracks off of Igor. I'm not all the way from Odd Future mixtape all the way to now. I don't know all the tracks, so I'm not a stan. So, by saying this, if I said this album is album of the year, it was almost perfect, to be truly honest with you. It flowed so hard. Like, I did not notice that I started at the intro track, made it all the way to end, and I did not skip a single track. Not a single one. The cohesiveness of this album was absolutely amazing. Like, outstanding. And also, the features Tyler put on this album were 1, great, and 2, surprising. And to me, the most surprising feature out of this whole album, and I think many people can agree with me, was NBA Youngboy on What's Your Name. Who would have expected Mr. Too Aggressive was gonna be on the slow jam of this, and he fit perfectly into it. I was like, that's NBA Youngboy, and he got his little rap but like singing voice in there. I'm like, it low-key fits. Mr. Punching the peanut butter jelly sandwich is out here trying to soothe your heart in the summer. I'm like, what?
Corona. So crazy, man. Nigga really waiting on me to start. No.
What? Tyler can make you do this? What? And it worked. It was good. And also on other features, Wayne came in on Hot Wind Blows. I mean, you gotta have Wayne in your top 5. There's so many quotables in this feature that it was so many. I'm like, there's no other way. Like, Wayne's in top 5 easy. He just says some slick stuff that you think about for a couple minutes and then you're like, oh, and then it just comes to you later on. like I said, Tyler's production on this was outstanding. It did remind me of Igor a lot. Like the production on Igor was awesome, and then this just literally doubled onto that. And then I think for this album, Tyler reminded everybody like, yo, I still know how to rap. I know y'all heard me singing and moaning on Igor, but I still know how to rap. And trust me, Tyler did bring his bars on this one heavy. And it's literally, if you like Goblin, if you like the Odd Future tapes, Tyler, and you like the production of Igor, this is basically like your culmination of both. And it was just outstanding. Like, I'm picking it in my album of the year because I literally listened to this joint 5 to 10 times already, and I still have yet got tired of a track yet. While with the off season, I'm like, it was good. It was great when I first listened to it. Trust me. I think the Cole fans are ready to pull out their pitchforks, ready to attack me, but after like the 5th or 6th times, I'm starting to skip a couple tracks on there. And for me to listen to an album 10 times and I'm not like a stan or a major fan of you, that says something very well. So honestly, album of the week, it gotta go to Tyler, bro. It gotta go to Tyler. If you haven't listened to it already, please listen to it. Like I said, album of the year material so far. We don't know what's still coming yet. So check it out on all your music streaming platforms. You know what the deal. Listen to the boy Tyler. Listen to it. Just listen to it. So we come to the end, y'all. Not the finish line though, but the end of this season. We talked about many topics. We talked about commitment. We talked about respect. We talked about dating. We talked about energy. We talked about your niche. We went through so many topics. So many topics that you love. So many topics that you took gems from. So much. And literally this last topic is the culmination of all of this that I've talked about this whole entire season. The main goal you want to work towards. Like I said, whether you a hustler out in these streets, whether you're a business owner, whether you're a person working a 9 to 5, or whether you are a student, this is something that you always going to have on your mind at all times. And for this last time, we are going to be talking about your vision. That's right, your game plan, your moves, your actions, and most literally, your sight. What you see in front of you. You know, how many times in an interview they ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Essentially, your vision. And sometimes when you be in them interviews, you want to say, I'm going to be the boss of you, but you don't want to say that, or else you will not get the job. So, we're going to talk about that. You already know how we do, how we always do here. Your 4 tips, your 4 tricks on how to, 1, improve that vision, 2, to keep that vision, and 3, to evolve that vision within you. You already know how we do. Vision time with Tuck on Self Talk. Let's get into it. Evolve from the hustler mentality. Yes, hustlers, I'm talking to you. I know you can get your bag, work 25 hours, 8 days a week. Do what you gotta do. But at some point, you're gonna have to evolve from that. Trust me, do not get me wrong. You do have to hustle in these streets. You gotta go get your bag. You gotta do what you gotta do. Don't get me wrong, that's an amazing start. That's a great start to your journey, great start to your vision. But think about it this way. Do you A, want to finish your journey? Or B, do you want to finish your journey in the best way possible? Being a hustler will bring consistent money flow, consistent workflow. True, it will do that. Don't get me wrong. But when you evolve your hustling mentality and add a plan, a vision on top of that, you're going to, 1, accomplish stuff way faster, 2, accomplish it way quicker, and 3, you're going to accomplish it in a more efficient way. You got to have a plan while you're hustling. You just can't be hustling. It's like running on a treadmill and then you just keep running and running and running, but you don't know where you're running to. Where you going? You essentially just wasting energy. And like I said, this is my cup of tea. But relying solely on being a hustler will not bring you growth. When you put your vision with the hustle mentality, you're going to get constant work and you will get the constant growth at the same exact time. And like I said, here at Q&K, we trying to find a balance. I know we're trying to be the hardest workers in the game, but I still want us to be the smartest workers in the game too, you feel me? So, tip number 1, evolve from that hustler mentality. Mentorship is key. It's hard to create a plan for something you've never done before. So, like I said in all my previous videos, ask for the help. Find a mentor in the field that you want to excel in or succeed in or have that vision in. Like 99% of the time, the people that you look up to probably had a support system or B, had a mentor help them to get to where they're at today. Nobody can do it by themselves. Literally nobody can. So do not be afraid to ask for help. Especially if you got a big, huge vision that I know you're gonna accomplish. If you know somebody who's good at something, do it. It's like, I feel like a broken recorder, because I feel like I said this numerous times this season, but hey, it hits and it's necessary. You gotta ask for help. And whatever you do in order to keep that vision intact, you're gonna need help and assistance. It's like, for me, I took this way more seriously, and I have a mentor now that's helping me through it, helping me get my angles right, helping me expand to different platforms. It's helped me switch it up a little bit and helped me evolve so I can continue doing this later on in the future and possibly do it for a career. So remember that mentorship is key. Do not be afraid to just connect with somebody, whether it be on Instagram or LinkedIn, or just saying, hey, I like your work. Do you mind if I shadow you? Or hey, you need help with this, let me help you with that. Just a simple request like that can go a long, long way. Trust me on that. It will, because mentorship will help maintain that vision. And like I said, if more eyes are on the right prize, most likely you're gonna see it and you're gonna get through to it. So make sure you get that mentor out there. Talk to people. I know COVID is finally ended, so now people out and popping again. Be social. So for tip number 2, mentorship is key. Be sure of that vision and take that risk. Trust me, you don't want to have any regrets at all about what you're doing and what involves your vision. You want to take all the stops, go over all the obstacles, and take all the paths just to get to your goal. Do it. For most of your Fortune 500 companies, for most of your favorite artists, and for most of your favorite athletes, people have faith in them. Whether it just been that one person that had faith in them when they started right at the beginning, there was still faith in there. And that's why I say, be sure of your vision and you are 100% in it. Because if you do not have faith in that vision, I definitely will not. At the end of the day, you got to know why you're doing this. Why are you putting this work in? Why are you making these sacrifices? Why are you doing what you're doing every day just to accomplish this? Why? Literally, answer that question every single day while you're doing this. Because that's going to keep you going. Why am I doing this? Easy, because I just want to help people. I want to help people find the balance for themselves, whether it be through the physical, whether it be through streetwear, or whether it just be through these conversations between me and you. As long as I'm helping you, then I'm doing the right thing, and I have faith in that. I'm glad I have people who have faith in that, because that's what keeps me going. Like, making that commitment to yourself and doing whatever it takes to accomplish that vision is so essential. No matter what obstacles may happen, what setbacks may happen, you still continue to do it. Oh, the profits became low, still keep doing it. Oh, somebody dropped off the team, still continue to do it. Oh, a hard time just happened, still continue to do it. Oh, your car broke down, still continue to do it. Because you want to know why? That drive and grit inside you is going to make it ever so great when something serious happens when you're at a higher level. When you get all the way to the top and that same problem happens, you are already going to know what to do. You are going to be prepared. You are going to be armored up for it. You feel me? Whether it be selling this amount of merch in order to make rent, or whether it's to sign that client to a deal, do whatever it takes. Pull out all the stops in order to make your vision a reality. Because trust me, once it becomes a reality, you're going to thank God that you did all that and went through all that BS in order to get to where you're at today. So for tip number 3, be true to your vision and take that risk. And for the 4th and final tip of this season of Self-Talk, do not fold and do not quit. You came too far, yo. You really went through 16, 17, 18 episodes of Self-Talk to get here. So don't quit. Keep going. See, I'm not here to tell you that your vision is going to come true in a month. I'm not here to tell you that your vision is going to come true in a year. It may take a long time for your vision to come true, but you know what? You're not going to quit. You're going to keep going. You still have sights set on the prize. You're still looking. regardless of what comes your way, you're still going. You're still doing whatever it takes to make it happen. It's like, I continue to go. After the first season, I knew stuff I need to improve on. I knew stuff I need to fix. And could I have quit after the first season, said this ain't for me? Yeah, I could have. I could have said, forget it. Let me go back to my regular life, do my regular 9 to 5, and not think about anybody else. And just do what I do. But no, I wanted to be uncomfortable. I didn't want to be comfortable. I didn't want to just do what everybody else did, because that's not me. That's not in my nature. I'd rather be uncomfortable in order to make my vision turn into reality than be comfortable and never be recognized or remembered for anything in my life. And I think at the end of the day, that's what's the big difference between like your top 1%, your millionaires, trillionaires, billionaires, zillionaires, whatever. The main difference between them and us at some point, and the main thing that is in common with all of them, is that they didn't quit. Yeah, they may have had a great idea, but it may have took 15, 20 years for that idea to be seen by everybody else and for them the wealth to come in. Like for the happiest of people, they never quit either. They just kept going. No matter what sadness, death, or setback came their way, they continue to go. They keep pushing. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to keep pushing. You're going to keep going. And trust me, you're not going to fold. Because here at Q&K, we do not do that. We keep going. Because finding the balance is a life battle. It's not going to stop at any moment. You're going to keep going day in and day out. Some days you're going to feel strong, and some days you're going to feel weak. But you know what? At the end of the day, you always know you're going to get back again. You're going to help find the balance within you again. And like I said, if that's one tip that can literally summarize this whole entire season, just do not fold. Keep 10 toes down and keep going. Keep pushing. I know it's been hard with the pandemic and everything, and so many people we've lost that we love very much. But we got to keep going, y'all. It's like I said, the key to being comfortable and uncomfortable is endurance. Whoever's going to quit is going to be comfortable. And whoever's not going to quit is going to stay uncomfortable, but they will continue to grow. So we got to continue to grow out here. So for tip number 4, do not fold and do not quit, ever. And we are done. Wow. I started on February 4th and I end on July 4th. 5 whole months of good old self-talks. Like I said, I appreciate everybody for listening, checking out on your boy, and just hearing me out. I'm glad you guys appreciate the advice I give, and I appreciate you all as well for just listening and telling me like, hey, keep doing it, or hey, I appreciate what you say, because trust me, it goes a very, very long way. And trust me, I ain't gonna be going for that long, you feel me, but it's summer and your boy gotta travel. He gonna be mobile this summer, you feel me? So, hey, I'm gonna be out places, but trust me, I will definitely be back. There will definitely be a season 3 of Self Talk. Got some stuff in the works. I ain't gonna say nothing about it yet, but we got some stuff in the works, so stay tuned on that. Like I said, you can always follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, the whole 9 yards is always linked, always here, you feel me? And self-talk may be over for now, but I got one little special surprise for everybody. And trust me, it is not what you expect, but stay tuned. You're gonna see it real soon. But much blessings, be good, be great, strength always coming your way. Like I always say, find the balance within you. Signing off, this is your boy Tuck, and this is Q&K. Much love.